Set in the fictional town of Tremerton, Jenny Wakeman, a sensitive high schooler who also happens to be a state-of-the-art robot called XJ9, desires to do what all teen girls like to do, like be a normal girl and spend time with her friends, instead of what she was created to do, save the planet from total destruction. Creator Rob Renzetti moved from Cartoon Network to Nickelodeon to develop his own ideas as part of Fred Sabert's and Frederator Studios' Oh Yeah cartoons. At Nickelodeon, he developed a pilot called My Neighbor Was a Teenage Robot in January of 1999, which was the basis for the series. It was also the third short on Oh Yeah cartoons to become a full-fledged series, the first two being The Fairly OddParents and Chalk Zone. After brief stints working on Family Guy, The Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack, and many more, Renzetti returned to Nickelodeon to start the Teenage Robot series. While many characters went through some significant design changes, Jenny's design changed the least, whereas in the pilot she had blue lips, blue hands, and a white strip at the bottom of her skirt. One interesting thing to add about the pilot is that every character in that episode was voiced by a woman.
Tucker, are you okay? Speak to me! Jenny is so cool! You should have seen her, Brad. All her powers and weapons. She totally wasted that rock.
The show itself had a much more generic art style that would be later replaced into the Tomorrowland-esque steampunk futuristic style, with plenty of slim lines and designs imagined circa the 1920s as how the future would be, as well as adding a bit of an anime feel with all the action-packed moments of the show. Jenny's voice actress, Janice Kawai, has done her voice in both English and Japanese, as she speaks the latter language fluently and is half Japanese.
What did you say?
Also, Jenny's voice sounds more robotic in the pilot because Kawai's voice was altered using a computer program. However, the series uses her normal, unaltered voice.
Jenny.
What?
Jenny! I changed my name to Jenny! Remember?
One major influence from the show's writing is the supernatural drama series Buffy the Vampire Slayer, as Renzetti was a pretty big fan of it. Mesmer's, the popular restaurant that appears in several episodes, is named after Otto Mesmer, creator of Felix the Cat. Even the entrance of the place is in the shape of the iconic feline. On a side note, this was one of the very last shows from Nickelodeon to have hand-drawn backgrounds. Nickelodeon debuted the series on August 1st, 2003 at 8:30 p.m., as it was a part of Nickelodeon's Saturday night programming block called Snick on August 2nd, 2003, and was briefly a part of the Teen Nick lineup on August 2003 to August 2004. The show ran for 3 seasons and 40 episodes, and got some pretty positive reviews from both critics and audiences, praising the art style, action, and especially the humor. Unfortunately, the adolescent android went through some rather troublesome malfunctions during her battle for humanity. After airing its first 2 seasons, the series was in the process of cancellation in terms of production because of poor ratings. After the airing of the hour-long 2-part episode, Escape from Cluster Prime, the show was officially cancelled, as Carlos Ramos, who was the storyboard and production artist of the series, left the project to focus on The X's. The completed 3rd season eventually aired on Nickelodeon's spin-off network, Nicktoons, from October 4th, 2008 to May 2nd of 2009, officially ending the series in terms of airing. However, on the bright side, the series did receive several awards and nominations, most prominently winning a Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Individual Achievement in Animation and 11 Annie Award nominations. Renzetti did express a bit of doubt over the idea of the Mechanical Misfit making a comeback. However, while nothing currently came into fruition with it, he did like the idea of there being an all-computer animated feature of it. But Jenny has explored different worlds other than her own outside of the show, as she was featured as a playable character in the PlayStation 2, Wii, and Nintendo DS versions of Nicktoons, Attack of the Toybots, and in the official mobile game, Nickelodeon Super Brawl Universe. Over time, the show became a Nick favorite among fans growing up and fondly remembering the teens' high-tech adventures on Earth. It may have had a pretty short run on television, but in the end, the series still showed us exactly what it's like in the crazy life of a teenage robot.